Five Nights at Freddy's, Five Nights at Freddy's. Five Nights at Freddy's, Five Nights at Freddy's. Five Nights at Freddy's, Five Nights at Freddy's. Have you heard about Will Afton? Are you ready? Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. Now that I got your attention, there's someone I'd like to mention. His name is Will Afton, his story's so impressive. This was back then, so to the past we go. In the 1930s there was Fredbear's singing show. Watching bears dance, little Will was like, yo, it was so cool, one day he'd have one too. 1950s came and Disney gave him the proof he can make a mascot with his 5 fingers too. He made a Fredbear and Bonnie the Bunny Boo. Everyone loved it and his dreams were coming true. All was going well until came another crew. Chica's Party World gave the world a different view. They had mascots that were robots that were cool. Pig Patch, Chica, Orville, Mr. Hippo, ooh. Created by Henry Emily in his room. This made Will sad, he went crazy too. Ha ha ha. Five Nights at Freddy's, Five Nights at Freddy's. Have you heard about Will Afton? Are you ready? Will's business went to poo, so revenge he pursued. Will was down bad and his anger really grew till he went and took a chance and met that Henry dude. They became good friends and started a business too. With animatronics to the top, their pursuit. The two sharing robotic animal suits with pizza and cake. Fredbear's Diner was the truth. They even had ice cream for your sweet tooth. It was a hit. Henry and Will went legit. With another shop coming, they could stack some more chips. But Will was still crazy and planning another hit. It's about to get gruesome. Are you ready for the clip? Henry felt jealousy coming from Will. His daughter was in danger, so he made her a shield, a puppet to go help her. So he made a new build, but Will in his wild anger still killed her for real. Ha ha ha. Five Nights at Freddy's, Five Nights at Freddy's. Have you heard about Will Afton? Are you ready? Now Henry's daughter's in an alley, but her spirit's in the puppet. The puppet Henry made, his spirit was now stuck in. Will had some kids, one was Mike, one was Evan. Mike liked pulling pranks on Evan quite often. Mike thought Fredbear kissing Evan would be awesome. That day Mike learned a very real lesson. Fredbear's bare mouth was like a deadly weapon. With a big malfunction, Fredbear really killed him. Fredbear put an end to Evan like a sentence. Mike really sent his little brother off to heaven. Luckily Mike comes back with a vengeance, but for now let's remember this very strong message. We cannot forget the fight of '83 with animatronics made by Henry. We cannot forget the fight of '83 with animatronics made by Henry. Ha ha ha. Five Nights at Freddy's, Five Nights at Freddy's. Have you heard about Will Afton? Are you ready? Will's going crazy, but he's never lazy. He made a new suit, he calls himself Spring Bonnie. He lures kids to a room, yeah, it's kinda eerie. 5 kids gone soon, hope you see a meaning. Will is then kicked out, so he takes a new route. After robotics, his new thing starts gaining clout. Immortality he finds in this strange house, remnants from all the kids that he really took out. Circus baby was born, Elizabeth got torn. Elizabeth was Will's daughter. What is going on? His life is so wrong, nothing looks bright, so he sends his kid Mike to get Elizabeth, right? Elizabeth's soul's trapped in circus babies. Pizza place, 4 nights for Mike, it was scary. Technicians come, break the robots and make a medley. Enter and admit what Mike's innards, a zombie. Ha ha ha. Five Nights at Freddy's, Five Nights at Freddy's. Have you heard about Will acting? Are you ready? Will lost all his kids and lost all his mind. Went back to Freddy'S Pizza to seize what he finds. Animatronics of some kids, he offline. He tried to break them all, swear to God it backfired. Their ghosts came alive, they started asking why. Will he got scared, he thought of his demise, so he tried to scare him. That plan wasn't wise. Will saw an old suit, he hopped in and still he tried. He had jumped in the same suit that he used to end him. The suit malfunctioned, crushing him in an instant. Can't make this up, such an ironic ending. Some may say it's karma, some say he's a victim. With Will dead, nobody had to evict him. Years later, new people come and have a vision. Reopen Five Nights at Freddy's old location, turning it into a new haunted house attraction. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Five Nights at Freddy's, Five Nights at Freddy's. Have you heard about Will acting? Are you ready? Some people find Will's bloody robotic suit. Then Will awakes at Springtrap for part 2. Long story short, he burns that whole crew. Henry, hearing this, knows he needs to make a move. Henry wants to bury all the robotic troops. Will's son, Zombie Mike, wants to help too. He gets a new job at the new Freddy's. He wants to find his daddy, just hoping that he's ready. With Henry's new robot that he calls Lefty, him and Mike catch an animatronic simply. Henry collects them all, what a chase, then Henry burns them all. You could call that checkmate. All the robots got rid of like some pawns. Five Nights at Freddy's, we just hope that it's dawn. Only one is left, but we don't know where he's gone. Five Nights at Freddy's, we just hope that it's dawn. Five Nights at Freddy's, Five Nights at Freddy's. Have you heard about Will acting? Are you ready?